Battleground Haryana heats up. BJP unveils its first list. Congress up, still locked in alliance talks. BJP causes many upsets inside and outside party. Congress slams BJP on dynastic politics, says first list imprinted with Parivarwad. Shakti Rani Sharma from the seat of Kalka is the wife of Haryana Jan Chetna party leader Vinod Sharma and mother of Rajya Sabha MP Kartike Sharma. Manmohan Badhana from the seat of Samalkha, son of former minister Kartar Singh Badhana. Bhavya Bishnoi from the seat of Adampur is the former chief minister Bhajan Lal's grandson and son of Kuldeep Bishnoi. Sunil Sangwan fielded from Dadri, son of former cooperative minister Satpal Sangwan. Shruti Chaudhary fielded from Tosham, daughter of ex-Congress leader Kiran Chaudhary and granddaughter of former Haryana Chief Minister Bansi Lal. Aarti Singh Rao fielded from Ateli, daughter of Union Minister Rao Indrajit Singh. Rao Narbir Singh fielded from Badshahpur, son of former MLA Rao Mahavir Singh. Deepak Hooda fielded from Mehem, husband of boxer Sweety Bura, earlier supporter of Congress. BJP meanwhile slams the Congress and wrestler Vinesh Fogart over possible ticket to wrestler.
देखिए, कुल मिला के एक राजनीतिक चक्र में मैं समझता हूं हमारे वो साथी खिलाड़ी हैं उसमें फंसे थे कि वही लोग आज कांग्रेस की टिकट के लिए उनके पास जा रहे हैं और वो भी करेंगे चुनाव लड़ाएंगे। इसका मतलब वो सारा जो राजनीति से प्रेरित वो एक विषय मुझे लगता है।
Mutiny also breaks out in the ranks of those denied ticket by the BJP. BJP MP from Kurukshetra, Naveen Jindal's mother, Savitri Jindal, announces she will fight elections independently from Hisar. Haryana Cabinet Minister Ranjit Singh Chautala denied ticket will go independent from the Rania seat. Sitting MLA of BJP from Tosham says replacing him with Shruti Chaudhary is an insult to Rajputs. Meanwhile, the Congress tug-of-war continues. Will Camp Shelja and Surjewala be accommodated in ticket distribution? Will AAP Congress reach consensus on seat sharing? Haryana poll dangal, top focus on To The Point this evening. So what does Haryana's political landscape look like after the release of the first list? And that is the lion's share of the list. 67 names have been announced by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Only 23 are left. It's caused quite a bit of a flutter. In what way? Let's cut across to our panelists this evening. Joining me, Anmol Panwar, spokesperson Aam Aadmi Party, Sanju Verma, national spokesperson BJP, Swati Malik, spokesperson Congress, Ravinder Singh Sharon, senior journalist. Before I cut across to our political panelists, Ravinder जी, अगर आप ये लिस्ट को देखें, 17 लोग जो जिनकी टिकट काटी गई है, काफी निर्दलीय लड़ेंगे। उनमें से एक कुरुक्षेत्र के जो एमपी हैं नवीन जिंदल, उनकी मां सावित्री जी, वो लड़ रही हैं निर्दलीय। पर अगर इस लिस्ट को देखें रविंदर जी, तो जो एंटी इनकम्बेंसी जो लग रही थी उसको स्टेम करने की पूरी कोशिश की है। बहुत सारे यंग ब्लड भी इसमें है जो हुड्डा जी के साथ फेस ऑफ करेंगे। लगता है वो 30 साल के हैं अगर हुड्डा जी उसी सीट पे जाते हैं।
जी नमस्कार प्रीति जी, बिल्कुल ठीक बात है। बीजेपी अपनी तरफ से यही कोशिश कर रही है कि किसी तरीके से जो 10 साल का एंटी इनकम्बेंसी है उसको कंट्रोल किया जा सके। लेकिन इस टिकट वितरण के बाद ज्यादा लोगों ने जिस तरह से विरोध किया है, बगावत की है, वो कहीं ना कहीं चिंता पैदा कर रहा है बीजेपी के लिए। और अभी तक बीजेपी की तरफ से उनको मैनेज करने के लिए कोई कोशिशें की नहीं गई हैं। और अधिकतर लोग जो हैं वो कई मजबूत लोग हैं, मजबूत नेता हैं। और सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत जो है वो उन नेताओं का कहना यही है कि जो बाहर से जो लोग आए हैं उनको टिकट दी जा रही है और विनेबिलिटी के नाम पर उनको टिकट दी जा रही है। लेकिन बड़ी बात यह है कि जिन लोगों ने बीजेपी का समर्थन किया या साथ दिया था और जिन पर बीजेपी लंबे समय से बैंक अपॉन करती रही थी कि वो चाहे किसान हो चाहे खिलाड़ी हो, तो 3 खिलाड़ियों को पिछली बार टिकट दिया था, इस बार तीनों को टिकट नहीं दिया है। जो किसानों के प्रदेश अध्यक्ष थे भाजपा की प्रकोष्ठ के, उनको भी टिकट काट दिया गया। ओबीसी सेल के जो प्रदेश अध्यक्ष थे उनका भी टिकट काट दिया गया। ओबीसी की सबसे बड़ी पार्टी के तौर पर बीजेपी ने अपने आप को प्रोजेक्ट किया, सीटें केवल 11 दी गई हैं 67 में से। तो ये तमाम ऐसे मुद्दे हैं जिन पर अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में सवाल उठ रहे हैं। और आपने सही ये बात बोली है कि परिवारवाद का तो देखिए इस बार साफ दिखाई दे रहा है कि जो अलग अलग नेता हैं, चौथी पीढ़ी के हैं, तीसरी पीढ़ी के हैं, उनको विनेबिलिटी के नाम पर या बीजेपी की जो पहले लंबी चौड़ी प्रिंसिपल्स हम लोग देखते थे कि परिवारवाद से दूर रहेंगे, परिवारवाद को बढ़ावा नहीं देंगे, प्रधानमंत्री ने अपने भाषणों में बोला, मुझे लगता है उस से बीजेपी उस पॉलिसी से कहीं ना कहीं डिपार्ट हुई है। और अब बीजेपी सबको अकोमोडेट कर रही है कि किसी तरीके से जो एंटी इनकम्बेंसी है उसको थोड़ा बहुत कर्टेल कर दिया जाए। तो इसी वजह से, और मुख्यमंत्री साहब जो करनाल से टिकट बोल रहे थे कि करनाल से ही टिकट मैं लड़ूंगा, उनको वहां पर भेज दिया गया है जहां पर बीजेपी ऑलरेडी चुनाव हार गई है। अभी जो सिटिंग मेंबर ऑफ लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली लाडवा से है वो कांग्रेस पार्टी के हैं, और इसलिए एक बहुत ज्यादा कंफ्यूजन की स्थिति है। और सेंट्रल लीडरशिप है उनकी तरफ से तो अभी तक कोई यहाँ पर कैंपेन करने के लिए पिछले 2 महीने में आया नहीं है। अमित शाह जरूर 2 बार आए हैं, लेकिन प्रधानमंत्री यहाँ पर नहीं आ पाए हैं। तो बीजेपी के जो कैडर है उसको मुझे लगता है बड़ी जरूरत है हौसला अफजाई करने की। वो कहीं ना कहीं इस बगावत के बाद उनमें थोड़ी सी और दिक्कत जो है वो हम लोग देख पा रहे हैं।
Sanju Verma, the first list comes out. Many say, in a way great because 17 cuts have been made, stem the anti-incumbency. But what we are seeing at the back of it, the revolt in the ranks. You have a sitting MP from Kurukshetra, Naveen Jindal. His mother, who wanted a ticket from Hisar, was denied a ticket. Now, she actually says, I might even join another party. She's not just saying that she'll fight independent. She's giving both options there. On the other hand, you have Mr. Chautala, who's gone ahead and said that you're not giving me a ticket from Rania. You see I'm going to win it as an independent. He's already declared his candidacy.
Preeti, let me make one thing very clear. I remember ahead of UP Assembly 2022 when Swami Prasad Maurya left us. लोगों ने कहा अरे स्वामी प्रसाद मौर्य छोड़ गए बीजेपी को, इस बार तो दोबारा योगी आदित्यनाथ मुख्यमंत्री नहीं बनेंगे. And every so-called political pundit and political analyst had a nice big fat omelette on their face. Point number 2, yes, Babita Phogat, Yogeshwar Dutt were given tickets last time. They lost. Sandeep Singh, former hockey captain, had also contested on a BJP ticket. He won. I'm making this point to say that sometimes it's not about giving tickets to sports persons. It is simply about the winnability factor. And I think every party, wants to field candidates where the winnability quotient is far higher. That is precisely what we are doing. Point number 3, and I think this is very important. I have the list of candidates in front of me and I have the breakup. And I think it's an absolutely practical decision to field candidates based also on caste amongst other factors. We have fielded 17 OBCs, 13 Jats, 13 from the Dalit community, 9 Brahmins, 8 Punjabis, 5 Baniyas, 1 Rajput and 1 Sikh. This is the entire total of the 67 candidates whose names are announced. And my last point, जो Mr. Shoran कह रहे थे, मैंने without being offensive इनका थोड़ा सोशल मीडिया चेक किया. मिस्टर शोरन राहुल गांधी के सारे वीडियो शेयर करते हैं, लाइक करते हैं, रीट्वीट करते हैं. उनका हर भाषण अच्छा हो बुरा हो उस पर मिस्टर शोरन तालियां बजाते हैं और बीजेपी की कड़ी निंदा करने में कभी नहीं चूकते. तो मिस्टर शोरन सिटिंग हियर एंड वैक्सिंग इलोक्वेंट अबाउट बीजेपी को कैसे अपना घर संभालना है, I really don't take him too seriously. But I will just say one more thing to you, Preeti. जो यहां बैठकर आज कहते हैं अरे विनेश फोगाट फैक्टर इज गोइंग टू रियली डेसिमेट द बीजेपी, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दैट this is the same lot which said that Babita Phogat is no good. Yes, she lost from Charkhi Dadri last time in assembly elections. That's besides the point. मेरा कहना है विनेश फोगाट को राजनीति करनी है, सीधा राजनीति में उतरकर कहे कि मैं चुनाव लड़ने की एक्सपेक्टेशन से कांग्रेस को समर्थन दे रही हूं. देशभक्ति की आड़ में राजनीति खेलने की जरूरत नहीं है. थोड़ी इस पर भी टिप्पणी कीजिए मिस्टर शोरन.
Okay, all right. Okay, no, Sanju Verma, you talk about Vinesh Phogat, but the fact is Babita Phogat was an active wrestler when she joined the BJP. Yogeshwar Dutt was a wrestler when he joined the BJP.
Yeah, so I know
So,
that.
you
I'm
know,
not
let's
denying
not give into that. But I'll ask you a counter question. Let me bring in the others, and I'm going to come back, because it does seem winnability has been the factor on which rests the ticket of the BJP, because otherwise, what explains the sheer fact that 6 of those tickets have been given to sons and daughters of dynasts? The sheer fact that the BJP has raged against. But Swati Malik, I know you'd come back and you'll talk about Parivarwad, the dynastic politics. Let's talk about your lot. Number one, there have been meetings after meetings. Will Kumari Shelja and Randeep Singh Surjewala's lot be accommodated? Because there seems to be a disagreement there, the number of tickets that they are asking. Number two, what's happening with the Aam Aadmi Party Congress alliance? Is there any consensus at all on tickets?
Preeti, both the things are under discussion. Both the questions are under discussion, and till there is a certain decision taken, none of us can actually project. None of us can, none of us can tell you how many number of seats are we going to give to Aam Aadmi Party, or what is going to be the ratio between the leaders of Haryana. All these things, I think we can wait a day, and once the list is out, then of course we can discuss better about who got how much and who supporters got how much. I think that will be a better discussion than to assume right now. But yes, discussions are on. Aam Aadmi Party and Congress conversations are going on right now. The discussions are going on. Mr. Raghav Chadha did meet the Congress, and the number of seats is what it's come down to. But I'm sure, India bloc is a very, very strong bloc. And if we can come together in Lok Sabha and give the kind of result that we did, I mean, we discussed it the other day, how the gain of percentage, 28% we gained, 18%, we gained in the Lok Sabha election in Haryana, only because India bloc was together. So once we are together, we are very, very not hopeful, but extremely confident that we are going to bring down the BJP in the manner that they've never been brought down earlier. And we will be forming a very, very strong alliance government in Haryana, not the one that they formed, not the one that they formed with JJP and then, there was a blast in the end. It's not going to be one of those temporary ones. It is going to be permanent.
But Anmol Panwar, it seems it's going to be back to the pavilion, which is both of you going solo if you don't accept the Congress's term. That's exactly what Mr. Babaria said yesterday. Take it or leave it. And it seems there is no more than 4 or 5 to take it. Will the Aam Aadmi Party accept?
Preeti ji, the discussions regarding the seat sharing are underway and will soon have a final word on it. But the fact remains that people of Haryana, they are fed up with the politics of division, destruction and oppression of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And this is the reason why the BJP will face a crushing defeat in this assembly election. And the priority of the India Alliance had been to provide better facilities to the people of Haryana, what they deserve.
Can I interest you in some of the anecdotes exactly 1 week ago where some of your leaders were campaigning in Haryana and going up on all 90 seats? Because what you just said was contrary to what most of your leaders were saying, because they were taking on the Congress equally while they were taking on the BJP. So for these 2-3 days, there seems to be a little bit of a confusion on how to deal with the situation, because an alliance might happen. Because if it doesn't happen, Anmol Panwar, next week you'll be sitting in saying exactly these things about the Congress as well, because then you'll have to go solo.
Preeti ji, there's no confusion about the fact that Haryana is the only state which has an unemployment rate of 40%, which is the highest in the country. Haryana is the only state where the farmers are the most affected. The central government and the BJP government, which is ruling in the state, the double engine government, they waived off farm loans of 16 lakh crores of the industrialist, but they neither doubled the farmers' income nor provided MSP. So our priorities set, our priorities to give development model to the people of Haryana to provide better education and better health care.
I know it's an uncomfortable spot. And I can even, I'm sorry to put you in there, because it might change what you say in the next couple of days, but that's what the nature of politics is. But Ravinder Sharon, before I go to Sanju Verma, very harsh words आपके लिए जो use किए कि आप basically एक कांग्रेस supporter हैं, एक journalist की आड़ में ज्ञान दे रहे हैं.
देखिए, ये बीजेपी की जो आज स्थिति हो रही है ना इस देश में, वो इसलिए है कि दे आर शूटिंग द मैसेंजर्स. अगर बीजेपी मुद्दों की राजनीति करती और उन लोगों पे अटैक ना करती जो इशू रेज कर रहे हैं, तो शायद बीजेपी को आज ये दिक्कत ना आनी पड़ती. आज बीजेपी के जो सबसे बड़े शीर्षस्थ नेता प्रधानमंत्री हैं, उनके पास वक्त नहीं है। लोकसभा चुनाव से लेके विधानसभा चुनाव के बीच आ गए, आज तक हरियाणा नहीं आए। क्या उनको मुद्दों की समझ कम हो गई है या उनको कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गई है जो हरियाणा नहीं आ रहे? और जहां तक बात है, इन्होंने कहा कि राहुल गांधी के मैं ट्वीट शेयर करता हूं या जो भी कहा, हालांकि वो बात गलत है, लेकिन राहुल गांधी के ट्वीट शेयर करने तो आपकी सरकार के मंत्री करते थे मैडम। ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया करते थे, जितिन प्रसाद करते थे, मैं नहीं करता। और उसके अलावा 5 जो आपके राज्यसभा सदस्य हरियाणा से हैं वो करते हैं। और अभी जो 5 में से 3 लोकसभा के सदस्य हैं, कभी उनका प्रोफाइल 10 साल पहले का चेक कर लीजिए। और साथ ही साथ प्रोफाइल चेक करने से जरूरी है आपके लिए किसानों और जो यहाँ पर मसले हैं, दलितों के जो मसले हैं, बेरोजगारों के जो मसले हैं, जो 25,000 बेरोजगार आज रोहतक से मुख्यमंत्री के घर का घेराव करने गए, उनको चेक कीजिए। डोंट शूट द मैसेंजर्स।
Okay, don't shoot the messenger is what Ravinder Sharon is saying. But Sanju Verma, let me ask you a larger question, which, one can go back and go into various rallies of Mr. Amit Shah, even the Prime Minister in Rewari, I remember, where he spoke of कि जो लाल्स का राज है उनको खत्म करना है, जो हुड्डा का परिवारवाद है उनको खत्म करना है. What is the BJP doing right now? Because you've given a ticket to Bansi Lal's granddaughter, Kiran Chaudhary's daughter. You've given a ticket to Bhajan Lal's grandson, Kuldeep Bishnoi's son. You've given a ticket to Rao Indrajit Singh's daughter. And there are at least 4 or 5 other names, ma'am. Doesn't it smack of Parivarwad?
Let me now first, answer a couple of questions, because, there is one from the BJP, the ruling party at the center, and then there are, 3 or 4 panelists who are from the opposite side. I will, without being verbose, पहले Mr. Sharon को बोल दूं, I am not shooting the messenger. अभी सुनने की बारी है आपकी. Do not heckle me.
चलिए, रविंदर जी, इनको बोलने दीजिए.
Do not heckle me.
संजू वर्मा,
भाषण सुनने नहीं बैठी हूं मैं यहाँ पर. बदतमीजी मत कीजिए मेरे साथ.
Sanju Verma, make your point.
Modi, no, Preeti, now I need my say if you want me on your show. I did not heckle him even once. Thank you.
Ma'am, I'm saying make
Mr.
your point.
Mr. Sharon, ध्यान से सुनिए. I'm not shooting the messenger. आप जैसे लोग पत्रकार बोलते हैं खुद को, पर डिबेट पर आते हैं एनालिस्ट बनकर, रेप्यूटेड जर्नलिस्ट, पॉलिटिकल कमेंटेटर बनकर. जिस दिन आप राहुल गांधी से सवाल पूछेंगे नेशनल हेराल्ड पर, जिस दिन आप एक्साइज घोटाले पर सवाल पूछेंगे अरविंद केजरीवाल से, उस दिन मैं मानूंगी कि आप अभी भी पत्रकारिता करते हैं. नहीं तो आपको मैं केजरीवाल और राहुल गांधी का चरण चुंबक बोलूंगी. बुरा लगता है आपको तो बुरा लगे.
जरूरत पड़ेगी.
Sir, let him complete. Let her complete. I'll come back to you. Ravinder ji, I'll come back to you. Okay, 1 second. I'll come back to you. Sanju Verma, can we address the question now? Can we address the question? Go ahead, ma'am.
Preeti, let me just make one thing very, very clear. This is something, you mentioned yesterday. I was on a debate with your colleague. Out of the 2.5-3 crore odd population in Haryana, there are roughly about 18 to 19 lakh farmers, largely belonging to the Jat community. और जो यहाँ बैठकर ये कहते हैं ना, मोदी सरकार ने किसानों के लिए कुछ नहीं किया. I will just give you 3 or 4 very important points. More than 3.25 lakh crore has been directly distributed into the bank accounts of farmers, including those in Haryana via PM Kisan. प्रधानमंत्री फसल बीमा योजना के तहत more than 37 crore loan applications have been processed. And mind you, जो कांग्रेसी यहाँ बैठकर बीजेपी को, जो आम आदमी पार्टी वाले बैठकर यहाँ बीजेपी को किसानों का हितैषी बताते हैं, 10 days back in Telangana, including journalists, farmers were lathi charged because they spoke against Revanth Reddy, who went back on his promise of giving crop insurance. More than 1,200 farmers committed suicide in Karnataka. Media के मुंह में फेविकॉल जम जाता है. They don't have the audacity to question Siddharamaiah. This is the same Congress party which lathi charged farmers at Rajasthan's Hanumangarh in 2021 simply because they wanted MSP for bajra. तो यहाँ बैठकर आज बता दो, beet, paddy, wheat, oilseeds, cotton procurement is at a 25-year high. And
will you address the dynastic politics comment?
What about giving them MSP?
1 second. Will you address the domestic?
More than 750.
1 second, Sanju Verma. Will you address the domestic politics charge? 1 second, can I just say Sanju Verma?
किसानों के लिए
one second, can I just get Sanju Verma? Sanju Verma, would you come back to the question that was asked, ma'am? You've spoken, you've given your answers. What about the dynastic politics charge?
Preeti, my simple logic to that is meritocracy should prevail, but at the same time, there is no hard and fast rule that एक नेता का पुत्र या पुत्री राजनीति में आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते या उनको टिकट नहीं दिया जा सकता, बट टिकट देते वक्त ये देखा जाए कि नेता का सुपुत्र या सुपुत्री do they have it in them to deliver?
Okay.
Now, if
All
media
right.
doesn't have any problems with Supriya
I'm running out of
Sule,
time. I want to go to Swati Malik, but
problems with BJP's ticket distribution.
but Sanju Verma, just
तो सवाल करिए.
okay. No, ma'am. All questions are asked, so let's not get into that. But just to give like one small fact, Shruti Chaudhary had lost the Tosham seat last time, 2019, to a sitting MLA who you've cut the ticket off. But Swati Malik, there are charges which Sanju Verma has laid that the Congress can keep espousing values on farmers in Haryana, but having said that, do not follow it in other states that you govern.
It's shocking, and the kind of audacity that the BJP has to how to turn and how to distract the main question. They are talking about how we are treating, how can they forget what they have done to the farmers for more than 200 days when they were on strike, when they were on protesting. How did what they call them, Khalistanis, they call them terrorists, and not even then, even latest as
Okay,
of
I'm
now.
running out of time. I don't have the time for a full debate. Ravinder Sharon, 10
Now
seconds.
you'll have to allow me to complete.
Ravinder ji, 10 सेकंड आपको कुछ बोलना था, बोलिए.
जी बिल्कुल, मैं तो यही बात कह रहा हूँ कि जितना ध्यान संजू वर्मा जी हमारे प्रोफाइल को चेक करने में लगाती हैं, अगर प्रधानमंत्री की स्पीच सुन लेते, उसमें प्रधानमंत्री कहते हैं कि नामदार वर्सेस कामदार, जो परिवारवाद है उसको खत्म करेंगे, तो शायद आज ये बात इनको ना बोलनी पड़ती.
All right, okay. Can I just get 10 seconds? The Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson, Mr. Panwar, go ahead, make your point.
प्रीति जी, because they are denying the fact that they have oppressed the farmers, तो शायद संजू जी को ना पता हो, लेकिन इस बार गोला लाठी वाला इलाज करेंगे किसान. आपका ध्यान रखना और अपने नेताओं से पूछ लेना क्या होता है ये.
All right, okay. Sanju Verma, 10 seconds because
नहीं मिली, शांत हो जाओ. केजरीवाल को अभी तक बेल नहीं मिली, अनमोल पवार.
46,000 post graduates have applied for the
Okay, I'm
job
gonna
of
close the show.
That is